taking away the moments that make up the dull day. Fritter and waste the hours in an offhand way. Kicking around on a piece of ground in your hometown, waiting for someone or something to show you the way. Time is lying in the sunshine, staying home to watch the rain. And you are young and life is long. There is time to kill the day. And then one day you find that 10 years have got behind you. No one told you when to run. You missed the starting gun. So you run to catch up with the sun, but it's sinking. Racing around to come up behind you again. Don't you know that the sun is the same in a relative way, but you're older, shorter of breath, and one day closer to death. Yes, and every year it's getting shorter. I never seem to find the time, and all the plans either come to naught or half a page of scribbled lines, hanging on in quiet desperation is the English way. You know the time has come, the song is over. You thought I'd something more to say. There is no dark side of the moon. Matter of fact, it's all dark. How's everybody doing? Hey, stop playing. Just stop right there. Stop. Hold what you're doing.
Did I hear it was Gore's birthday?
Gore's birthday. Trish T, what's happening? How's everybody doing? Is the sound okay? Are we sounding okay? Is the sound sounding okay to everyone?
Is the sound okay?
Is the sound okay? Is it okay if I play? Does it sound okay when I play? When I play? Okay. Is it okay if I play? Does it sound okay when I play? Guitar's a little hot sounding. Okay. Is it okay if I play? Let's back that guitar down a smidgen. Come on. Why is it so hot? Let's try it again. Let's back that guitar down a smidgen. Why is it so hot? Let's try it again. Still really punchy. What the fuck is happening here? Okay, hold on. I'm gonna figure it out. I think it's just the amount of gain that's on shit. It's got fucking more signal than it did before. How's that sound? Still gigantic. Let's try it again. Still gigantic. Let's try it again. Oh, that's getting better.
I have to turn it down between, or else.
Okay, yeah. No, but I think I'm getting closer to the actual
good.
Right,
so play it again. Though.
Yes.
You have to take a break and then.
Okay, I just want to
now
hear how
play it. All right. Now I'm gonna turn it back up. So
okay.
Play.
That's a lot better.
Okay. Hey, Jez, was that you? Was that you saying hi to everybody? Huh?
All right. I think we're good. I think we got the...
Now he's flying from my arm to my shoulder.
Welcome to Open Mic, everybody.
I said that the echo was all highs, scratchy. I don't know if that is right now. Try again. Try it.
Yeah.
Try again. Try it.
Yeah. Okay. I think we're actually in a pretty good place here. Let's try it again. Well, there's a sound like rolling thunder. It's got a beat that could drive you under. Circles around you like the sun's reflections. Spirals of sound rolling out in all directions. Yippee-yi-yi, can you hear the cattle call? Yippee-yi-oh, when the voices rise and fall. Yippee-yi-yi, call the doggies home. Yippee-yi-oh, it's the music of the cowboy's soul. Well, he's riding a rope and on a high dusty plain. Works in the sun and washes dusty soul in the rain. Works in the day and counts the stars at night. He does a job that makes a young man old, and he does it all his life. Yippee-yi-yi, can you hear the cattle call? Yippee-yi-oh, and the voices rise and fall. Yippee-yi-yi, and he called the doggies home. Oh, home. Yippee-yi-oh, it's the music of the cowboy's soul. How's the sound, Oz?
Don't do that unless you're gonna eat it. Carrot.
All right. Clear enough is not what I want. We will get it. Please be patient.
Chad said that's what she said.
Holy shit. Talk in your mic. Or just talk.
Okay. What do you want me to say?
All right, that's fine.
Oh, peaches.
Check 1, 2. My mic is fucking hot as shit. Check 1, 2. Hey. Yeah. And 2. Check 1, 2. Eh, 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 eh. It's getting better. It might get a little weird and muffly at first, but I'll fix it. All right. And check. Where's that clarity I'm looking for? There it is. Hello. Test. Check. Oh, it's even got a little reverb on it. Hello. Make it sound bigger.
Cloudy.
Check. Partly cloudy.
Cloudy's here.
Overcast. Hello. Check. Okay. Test. Yeah. It is brighter. Let's check it out. Check 1, 2. Check. Whoa. Yeah. Better. Not great. All right, let's see. Check. Yeah, I had to do some stuff, so I had to change things around a little bit here. And I didn't really fix the sound exactly the way I had it before, so Got to dial it in a little. Forgive me. Check. And test. Shh. Yeah, there's a little hissy. But what are you going to do? Check. One. All right, hopefully that guitar is not offensively bright to everybody. But it's got a little beef to it. Okay. Huh? Yeah, I will. Okay. Okay. Let's see. Bum. It sounds great. It sounds great. All right, I'm gonna play one song and then we'll start this open mic, if that's okay with everyone.
I think you're in charge. So what you say?
Well, all righty then. Hey, Peaches, how about you don't do that while I'm singing? Hey? If I had a gun for every ace I've drawn, well, I could arm a town the size of Abilene. Don't you push me, baby, because I'm on and low. Yeah, I know a little something you won't never know. All that I'm asking for is just a 10 gold dollar, and I could pay you back with one good hand. You could look around about the wide world over, and you'll never find another honest man. Don't you push me, baby, 'cause I'm on it low. Well, I know a little something you won't never know. Don't you touch hard liquor, just a cup of cold coffee. We gonna get up in the morning and go. Last fair deal in the country, last fair deal in the town. Yes, and put your gold money where your love is, baby, before you let my dear go down. everybody's bragging, drinking that wine. And I could tell the Queen of Diamonds, boy, by the way she shines. And come to Daddy on an inside string. Well, I got no chance of losing this time. No, I got no chance of losing this time. No, I got no chance of losing this time. Don't you push me, baby, because I'm moaning low. I said I know a little something you'll never know. Don't you touch our liquor, just a cup of cold coffee. We gonna get up in the morning and go. Last fair deal in the country, sweet Susie. Last fair deal in the town. I said, put your gold money where your love is, baby, before you let my deal go down. Yes, before you let my deal go down. Go down. All right, ladies and gentlemen, who do we have up first? We have, let's see, let me put the thing in the thing so the people can do the thing.
See who comes up.
Who jumps in there first? Let's go. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, and something. 23 skidoo, right?
You have to make sure you pin that, though.
I don't know how to do that.
All you need to do is press the message.
Oh, that's fucking annoying. I'm glad I turned that down lower. Ladies and gentlemen,
okay, chill, dude.
It's like a tie between Oz Whistles and L Latham. Let's see. Let's get L up there because she came in first. You won, L. Can we hear her? Wait a minute. I think she's self-muted. Yep.
Yes, she's here.
There
She
she
doesn't
is.
know if she sounds the same because she has her mic in the same position as the ASMR videos, so she doesn't know if it sounds good. So just let her know if it doesn't, and she can move it.
L in the third person.
Oh, I do that on the phone sometimes. I did that last night. I had a whole conversation with my mother saying she is doing this, she is doing that, talking about that was toilet paper. My toilet paper fell. So then I picked it up, and then you heard me doing ASMR with the toilet paper. I should do that next time. That'd be great. Anyway, shout out to my ASMR.
Talking in the third person is a kind of a disassociative coping mechanism that we use sometimes.
Well, anyway, I was talking about myself walking down the street, and she's seeing a car. She's walking across the street. She'll get there in a few minutes, and then she can talk to you a little more. But she understands it now. Like, it's a language that she gets now. She doesn't even comment on it anymore. The unicorn thing. Okay. That's the mask. Like I was talking about. My short is masks everywhere.
This is just me clean shaven. You see?
Oh, it looks like a mask, but it's not. I'm so used to seeing masks. I just assumed there was a mask.
It's a whole head.
Yeah, it's a head.
It looked like the white masks that the duck masks or whatever.
Which browser are you using, Gore? You got to use some fucking shit. You got to use Brave. Brave works.
Yes, Brave. Oh my gosh, my mic is right next to my
Always use Brave
materials.
because Brave is better
Hold
than
on.
Google in every way.
You did not want to hear me moving my book because it was right under my mic, so I had to turn it off for a moment and get the book. I was gonna find my tragedy or whatever.
Whoa! You just got super loud. Did you get like extra close to it?
Oh no.
That was weird. It got really loud when you I don't know, for a second, but now it's like normal again.
Well, I'm trying to.
Don't use DuckDuckGo or
No, fuck that.
They came out and admitted to working with the establishment and towing the line.
Yeah.
So don't use DuckDuckGo. They're fucking spying on you too.
Yep.
All right.
Not that Brave isn't spying on you as well, but spying less probably.
Oh, I gotta turn this down. Damn.
Technically.
Yeah, we use.
And it runs pretty consistently on here.
We like. I love Brave.
I like it so much.
I find that even though people say it's using the same Google search, it's still using a Google search, but it doesn't give me the.
All right, Peaches.
Stop, dude. It doesn't give me the same results as Google. Google does not give the results like Brave. Right. Or whatever way they filter through that.
Yeah, it's a little different for sure.
Well, my monologue is not about Google or anything relating to censorship, which is probably true. I don't know if that's true, actually, because I haven't read it yet. So this is a cold reading. I did do a little bit of newsification in my ASMR if y'all want to check it out. It's on my channel, which doesn't have a lot of subscribers, which is fine.
Seb said, tell Elle to do the clippers.
Oh, clippers. Okay, clips. I know exactly what that means, of course.
Is that some kind of weird Seb kink I'm not aware of? What is going on right now?
Oh, the clippers.
Well, it is open mic after all. I mean,
right.
Have at it, people.
I guess we're doing open requests.
Emma Louie, we need your address so we can send you an Assange thing. I mean,
anywho,
if you want it.
All right, Steve, we need to give the floor to Elle.
So I have the tragic comedy avatar now, so I'm ready. Okay. So this is a monologue from my monologue book called Scenes and Monologues from the Best New Plays, an anthology of new dramatic writing from professionally produced American plays, edited by Roger Ellis. Shout out to Roger Ellis. Thanks for this book. Copyright MCMXC2. I'm not good at maths. That's not maths. Oh, 1992. Okay, that makes sense. Sure. All right. Anyway, this is called The Gallery. This is from a selection called The Gallery by Chime pronunciation, Potok. And this is my character. I'm a dude. So I don't know if that matters yet. So we'll see. But I'm a dude. My name is Asher Lev. I'm a very famous, if notorious, young painter who has used personal images of his family in some of his recent works on exhibition. Uh-oh. That doesn't sound like a good move. Since he's received criticism for this, in the monologue, he tries to justify what he has done. All right. When referring to his paintings, they can be imaginatively located downstage in the audience. So just imagine that. Oh, okay. All right. So there's a few pages. So just let's get into it. I'm a young painter. All right. Here I go. And see. Picasso said that art is a lie, which makes us realize the truth. That's a ponderous thought, with which to begin an evening of theater. Art is a lie, which makes us realize the truth. Of course, it follows from that remark that since theater is a form of art, what you will see here tonight is a lie. And since it's a lie of the sort that Picasso had in mind, it will help us realize the truth. I think I know what you're asking. You're asking, what sort of truth? Well, the sort that we might sense when we come upon a cloud of butterflies, or an eagle soaring into a blue sky, or when we look with open eyes. I mean eyes that are really and truly open and looking. When we look at the mysteries all around us, the mysteries that theologians have in mind when they talk about ideas and feelings like wonder, awe, and dread. Mysteries. That's what it was like for me from the very beginning. A mystery. My name is Asher Lev. Yes, the Asher Lev. You read about me in newspapers and magazines. You talk about me at your dinner affairs and cocktail parties. The notorious and legendary Asher Lev of the Brooklyn Crucifixion. I'm an observant Jew. I was born in Brooklyn, the Bible Belt of Judaism. The sect I was born into is the belt buckle. Now, observant Jews don't paint crucifixions. As a matter of fact, observant Jews don't paint at all, the way that I am painting. So strong words are being written and spoken about me. I am a traitor, a self-hater. I have brought shame upon my family and my people. I am a mocker of ideas that are sacred to Christians. I am a blasphemer. Well, I am none of those things. And yet I must confess that my accusers are not entirely wrong. I am, in some way, all of those things. Some genealogy is necessary here, a little bit of lineage. My father's father was a scholar and a recluse. I always pictured him with a slight body and a huge head, eyelids swollen from lack of sleep, face pale, lips dry, the veins showing blue along his cheeks and temples. Shortly before he turned 50, he became a follower of the Russian Hasidic sect led by the Rebbe of Ladov. Very devout people. He began to travel about the Soviet Union as an emissary of the Rebbe. Why did he travel so much? I once asked my parents. To bring the master of the universe into the world, my father said. To find people who need help, my mother said. My mother is from a family of leading Hasidism, members of an Eastern European Hasidic dynasty, great Talmudic scholars on her mother's side, great Hasidic leaders on her father's side. So, little Asher Lev, born in 1943 to Rivka and Arya Lev in the Crown Heights section of Brooklyn, little Asher Lev was the juncture of two great family lines, the apex of a triangle heavy with potentiality and responsibility. But he was also born with a mystery, a gift. He could draw. He drew on everything, on floors, on walls, in the margins of sacred books. His dearest companions were Eberhard and Crayola. Washing for meals was a cosmic enterprise. My mother encouraged me. Draw the pretty birds, Asher, she would say, and the flowers. Draw the lovely flowers. My father said to me once, looking at one of my drawings, "You have nothing better to do with your time, Asher. You have to waste so much time with foolishness." I said, "It's a drawing, Papa. A drawing is not foolishness." He looked at me in surprise. I was almost 5 at the time. He thought drawing was something children did when they were very young, and then outgrew. I would outgrow it the way a child outgrows the measles and the mumps. I continued to draw, but after a while, I stopped showing him my drawings. I did not outgrow it. I should never have painted those pictures, I remember. I prayed 3 times a day, ate only kosher food, observed the Sabbath and festivals, and believed that our leader, the Reb, is a gift to us from God to help us make our lives holy. It was man's task to make life holy, you see. I remember. They told me that if I wanted to make life holy, I should stay in Brooklyn. I'm sorry I painted those pictures. I don't know why I paint. It was a long Paris winter, long and lonely, a time for thinking and feeling. I began thinking about my mother. I began to think of all the years my mother stood between me and my father, trying to nourish both of us, me and my father, at the same time. Show me your drawings, Asher. Make the world pretty, Asher. Travel safely, my husband. Go in peace and return in peace, my husband. Her brother was killed in an accident while he was on a mission for the Rep. Did I tell you that? I was a child, 6 years old. I remember there was a phone call from my father, and he left the house. When he came back, his face was white. He told me to go into my room. He needed to talk privately with my mother. Then my mother began to scream. The phone rang and rang. The apartment began to fill with relatives and friends. My mother kept screaming. The next day, they took my mother away to a hospital. When they brought her back, she looked like a skeleton. She was sick a long time. I never told you this? When she recovered, my father began to travel again. She would stand at the window of our apartment, looking out at the parkway. She was terrified something might happen to my father, and he would never come back. I kept seeing that in Paris, my mother standing at the window, waiting. I needed to paint it. I remember mixing the colors, ochres, grays, dark smoky alizarons, tones of Prussian and cobalt blue. I remember working a long time on my mother's face. The first painting didn't say what I wanted it to say. My feelings weren't really in it. That's why I did the second one. I wanted to put into it all the torment I felt in my mother. Do you see it? In her mouth, the curve of her head, the arching of her body, the clenching of her fists, the downward thrust of her legs. I remember saying to myself, this is for all the pain you've suffered, Mama. This is for all the torment of your past and future years. For the unspeakable mystery that brings good fathers and sons into this world and lets a mother watch them tear at each other's throats. For the love I have for you, for all the things about you that I remember, and for all the things I should remember and have forgotten. That's why I painted those pictures. Do I have to show them? On the other hand, if I don't show them, the act of art is incomplete. It's cowardice not to show them. You don't think they're too strong? I think they dominate the wall, the room, too much. I should have muted them. I can still do it. There's still time. Do you have any paints here? I can get some paints outside. They're too raw. They're not ready. It won't be a success if the critics tear me to pieces. I'm worried. Those paintings are going to hurt people. I can't let them hurt people. These are people I love. And see, thank you very much. That's that dude. He's very Jewish. Good for him. having some issues with his father, putting it into his art.
Muted. All right, unmuted. That was excellent.
Looking, yeah,
Nice read there.
kind of a story. Kind of took me on a journey. That was the first time I read it. I have this book, but I have not read all of it. So I'm glad there were no issues this time. I finally got to get one through.
Excellent.
I feel like he really just at the end wanted to like fix it. He was like, fuck, I messed this up and I want to fix this. I see what they're saying now. Like if I could see it myself, I could better play it, obviously. I feel like the actor or seeing the painting would be way easier to show that. But
oh, definitely. It's the same thing with everything, right? Like if you hear somebody else's interpretation of a song or something, you kind of
or if I knew what it was supposed to be, but I would probably have to imagine that.
Yeah. It's nice to have
reference. So I just imagined it was what I was imagining was like, because he kept saying Jewish, like kind of like and blasphemous. So kind of like that Charlie Hebdo thing or whatever, like something like that really pissed people off.
Yep. That usually does it.
Yeah, he's in some deep shit.
Well, thank you for sharing with us, Miss L. That was lovely.
I could do another if it's okay.
Yeah, absolutely. Unless you want
a little one. I have a little one.
Okay. All right. I was just gonna say unless you want to just cycle through, but that's okay too. Let us have it. I will give you the floor.
I hope this doesn't suck. Again, it's a cold reading. This is for a woman, so I'm a woman now. Do it longer. No, not today. That was already long enough. That's what she said. Okay. Yeah, I needed that siren outside. Siren. The what do you call it? The thing on the car. They have the alarm. That's it. Okay. I forgot what an alarm is. Anywho. Okay, Mache 2, I think is this the name of this play, by Karen Sunde. So a chick wrote it. This play was first produced by the People's Light and Theater Company of Malvern, Pennsylvania in their Short Stuff Festival in 1991. It deals with the relationship between the Russian writer Anton Chekhov and his younger sister, Mache. I assume it's Mache because that's usually how they pronounce that. In the following, what is with the two Russian thing? Like, it's not on purpose that I'm doing Russian shit, but it is weird. In the following monologue, Mache has just received a marriage proposal from a suitor at Alexander. She wonders, though, if she is truly in love with him and he with her, and if she really wants to exchange her present life with her brother for a life of her own as a married woman. I'm probably not going to do an accent because that's too much. And I'm not really good at Eastern European. So, okay. And scene. Oh, God, how do I know? Even if tonight I know. How do I know forever? Even if I can't turn away from Alexander's eyes, even if I know the response he moves in me, here and here and here, she is feeling as though he were there and has trouble breathing. Oh, I should probably just do that. Okay. Is the deepest there is. How do I know it will be there next year and the next until death? You can't know that. How do I know this fever won't pass and I awake shivering and up to my reddened eyes in dirty underwear and potato peels? While our life here is, why did Alexander have to happen to me now? I'm not unhappy with the life I have. Such triumphs, carving a life in the city, all artists, Anton, all of us. Of course I teach, that's only prudent. But Anton's talent is real. He's become so important. And our life, what does Alexander want me for? A wife? And what is that? Tiny hands pulling at my hem all night, sickness, stoking coals, and on the next pillow, his smile. How can I know? People must do things like this not with eyes open, but shut tight. They must take a breath, shut their eyes, take hands, and jump, as into a swollen cold stream on the first summer day, whether the ice is all melted or not. I know nothing. Oh, I can't stop streaming when there's so much to. But maybe it has to be gotten straight. After all, I am trying to figure out our lives. Lives, 2, 3, 4 hours. And will he look different to me? Will my eye break into him new colors tonight? Deeper or clearer or a carnival sparkling mad? Stop it. Stop it. The time is going. You aren't being practical or orderly or anything. Oh, orderly about moonlight. I can't. It's a helpless contradiction. The pleasure floods me. My nostrils expand. I quiver like a new bridled horse. And there will be moonlight. It's clear blue all day and the fourth quarter. Oh, yes, soft and white, smoothing the path, and he'll know. I'll have answered. It will have been decided. Our lives, our life. What am I dreaming? This is nonsense. I'm dreaming. It was only the wind. Of all the 1,000 summer nights ripe with stars, why did it happen in autumn when ghosts walk the mind, colliding in mist? It started in the game, Fortunes, with the crumpled little papers, messages passed from palm to palm like smudged up, sweaty, giggling children without knowing whose you'll open. The wad came apart in my hand, and the most I thought of the piece that said, "Will you?" was that it must be the first half of a question. If I looked up, would I have seen him watching then for a blush or a shudder of surprise? Who knows? I went straight to the rest, not so much engaged as annoyed that the matted, softened edges of the fold had let go and raggedly split my fortune. It would have to retire from the game. So it startled me, blank by itself there on the lone second clip, marry me. Angry that a flush swept up my cheeks, my eyes darted around the table more in embarrassment than in wanting to find the author. He was watching. I've run it so often in my mind, him watching again and again. But later, placing my shawl from behind on my shoulders with the little squeeze he likes, a sign of affection. He does it to Mama, too, just a gentle... But he said something close to my ear, more a breath than a whisper, so close I couldn't be sure it wasn't some wind in my head, a suggestion put straight to my brain without actually passing his lips. It said, "Will you?" I froze just an instant, unsure. Does wind, does no more than breath require an answer? But he drew me outside no more, no less urgent than any other night. Only he was on his way and asked no one else to see him off. Only that was strange, and he didn't speak of it at all. Not that he was leaving for who knows how many weeks, not of the wind and not of its message, but stepping onto the path I started the mist of a world where thoughts do without speech, but have the pressure of wind, and a whisper belongs to no one. We had gone as far as the bridge without a word when he looked full in my face and said simply, "Shall I talk to Anton?" I shook my head. Not until he knew that wasn't an answer. He knew he had no more than opened the subject, no more than set a whisper in my head, but enough. How did he know? Strange how certain he is. In play, we intimidate him. Well, maybe not that, but he's quiet, as though waiting his time. Then he scores. His eyes are amused and full of understanding. The way he quietly, so quietly searches my face, my eyes, makes me feel so open, so still, so as though there's nothing else in all this world to learn, only him. He's inviting me into a life. And scene. Thank you very much. Thank you, Michelle.
Ladies and gentlemen, L. Latham Very nice.
I
Thank
don't
you.
know anything about Chekhov, but okay.
Thank you.
He seems cool.
Yeah,
His sister's cool, I guess.
fair enough. All right. Well, thank you, Elle, once again for sharing with us. I'm going to bring up Mr. Oz Whistles next.
I shall do a cutsy. It's an audio cutsy, and thank you very much. Thank you.
Okay.
And
Thank you.
segue. Oz.
Thank you.
We love you.
Much love. All right.
Hello.
It's Oz Whistles. And Officer Johnson. Oh boy.
That's Agent Johnson to you.
Agent Johnson.
Oh no, he's got the internet. How long is he gonna let him use it?
I don't know. He's terrible.
They did a birds aren't real protest today.
And what about Bob Newhart? Is he a bird? I don't know. He could be an Australian cockatoo by now. Okay. Let's see.
I've got to do an ad lib.
All right.
I've got to do an ad lib because I tried to prepare a song on the mandolin, but my hands are still not working. So since my head looks like a Brussels sprout right now,
wait. Let me make it.
You've seen us bobbing around in the water being boiled. We are the Brussels sprouts. Talking heads, talking sprouts. You know, it really helps when you see people talking heads like Jimmy Dore or who's unpopular right now as Brussels sprouts. Now, since I was a little boy, I learned how to speak Brussels sprout language, and they have a culture, and they talk like this. Hey, I'm a Brussels sprout. You know I'm a Brussels sprout because I talk like this. I'm very simple-minded because I'm not a vegetable. I'm a Brussels sprout. Now, I'm going to tell you that Scottish culture is very simple. We're basically football hooligans, and we love riots. Brussels sprouts are a rioting species. Our national anthem is, here we go, 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 here we go. And then one day, our Scottish president, got impeached. What an insult! A peach is a vegetable! And our leader, Richard Sproutson, held a media event, a presidential media event, where all the sprouts were in the room. And Richard Sproutson sat down to the podium, spread his muscular leaves on the table and said, I am not a vegetable. And all the crowd went, he said, I'm a Brussels sprout. And the room erupted with the national anthem. Here we go, here we go, here we go. Here we go, here we go, here we go. Here we go, here we go, here we go. Of course, mayhem on the Capitol. They were all arrested and eaten. Except me. I escaped. And I reiterate, I'm not a vegetable. I am a Brussels sprout. Here we go, here we go, here we go. Here we go, here we go, here we go. And that is the story of the Brussels sprouts. Soon to enter your mythology along with the mud shark. Just so long as you will join in, please do.
Oh man, Brussels sproutish dissidents running the world.
Do
Fuck.
not diss the sprout. We are here and we will rule the world.
Nothing worse than some sproutish ruffians, man. You could just be walking down the street, minding your own corn business, and here comes some sproutish upstarts.
Well,
I hate to be racist about vegetables, but man, they're not in the bean genus. That's all I'm gonna say.
well, I mean, to be philosophical, vegetables are far more successful than humans.
That's
Intelligence is a property
relative.
of a fringe species, because if you have to be intelligent to remain a viable species, you're kind of doing it the hard way.
Yes.
And so much for intelligence. Although humans seem to be doing abnormally well at the moment. Hey, story. Talking about the Hasidim from L. That's really interesting, because the Hasidim have been trying to recruit me well, they stopped recruiting me like 40 or so years ago, because I didn't go. But they're around, and the last one, he was Hasidic because he was descended from the Mutiny on the Bounty. Have you heard the Mutiny on the Bounty? Fletcher was a Hasidic Jew, and he did this big mutiny on an English warship in the Pacific, and put the captain and his best mate in a rowboat, and the rest of them sailed the Bounty to an island called I forget the name of the island. It was in the Pacific, and they colonized it with the crew, and they all were Hasidic Jews, basically, or they became Hasidic Jews. The whole island, it's massively inbred. Not Easter Island. Anyway, they're still around. And so I met this guy. He was a database manager in the IT shop I worked in. And he said, you're already developing the forelocks. You should become a Hasidim. And I said, well, what's it all about? I was in my 20s, early 30s, I think I was then. And he said, well, all right, I'll give you our morning prayer. And they have this morning prayer. And I'm speaking out of church big time here, man. I don't have those affiliations, but it's been offered, and you get little insights and glimpses into different layers of society, shall we say. And that morning prayer was very important, and it dealt with dealing with how to navigate from the general to the specific, and the specific to the general. And it's a prayer. It's this is good. And you know what it is? It's set theory and database management, and what is a class and what is an instance of a class, and how there are subclasses and things like this, and which is the dog and which is the tail, which is the take home. You always must ask, when you see some kind of conflict, which is the dog and which is the tail, and what's wagging.
Well, what's wagging need not be the tail. It might be the dog. And you can say, well, look, that tail's gotten awfully powerful. I think it's about to become a dog. And so you can follow it that way. Now, I wanted to talk about narrative management. We're all a victim of it. With our media, everyone's trying to tell us a story. Once upon a time, there were 3 bears. And then you say, oh, okay, well, I'm going to accept there were 3 bears. And, in all my life, I've never seen 3 bears. There's only ever 2. They're not very social. They don't build houses. They don't lie in beds, and they don't cook. And then we're exhorted through the narrative to believe that there was a house with 3 bears living in it.
Of course.
And this horrible little girl, I forget her name, Goldilocks, I think.
That's the same way that they get you to be indoctrinated into everything.
Okay,
it's how they get you to watch movies and television.
Mm-hmm.
You suspend your disbelief about
the
story.
That's what I did with the Brussels sprouts.
Yes. Exactly.
I created a narrative. And the false premise is that Brussels sprouts are sentient.
Right.
And they can wander around the place like human beings. And they've got their own language, here we go. Mm-hmm. And their own tone of voice and everything. You see, and that's how narrative gets in your head.
Yeah, it's assigned characters are developed in the narrative for you to grasp onto.
Okay, so I want to demonstrate another false narrative about beacons. Now, to do these narratives, it has to kind of appeal to you at some level. So, what's a beacon? Mm-hmm. Well, a beacon is like a chicken. It's very similar to a chicken. It's a bird, but it's much more pointy, and it's not as fat, and it has a very divergent culture. Now, the beacons, they're around. You never see
divergent in what way? They don't think they're chickens, right? They're just like.
Well, the main difference between chickens and beacons is that beacons eat pizza almost exclusively.
Right.
And
wait, who makes that pizza though?
Yeah, is it frozen pizza? Is it the kind they have in like Milwaukee?
No.
Giant freezers.
Well, in a pinch, a beacon will resort to a frozen pizza, but you'd have to be very, very fucking desperate. And they really are, because they are
jonesing really hard. They go in, get a tombstone without any, embarrassingly,
No. Well, beacons, they have inside each beacon is a big hole, and a big hole can absorb any amount of pizza.
Wow!
So they're perpetually hungry because of their big hole. Now beacons, their backstory and their culture is that they're not chickens. They kind of started as chickens, but they got away and they developed a culture alongside with human beings. So humans really don't see them or understand what the fuck's going on, because the beacons are controlling them in very nefarious ways. Now, mostly what beacons are doing with humans is tricking them into ordering pizzas and then mugging the pizza delivery guy on the way to the door.
Mm-hmm.
And then when the human rings to say, hey, this delivery was longer than, and I should pay nothing. And I didn't get my
than 30
pizza,
minutes
for another one.
From my
and then the beacons, they get that one too. So they're not stupid. Beacons are much, much smarter than chickens.
Fuck.
And they like to do pranks. They're pranksters like cockatoos.
Damn.
They don't bite ears unless your ear looks like a pizza, in which case you're in trouble.
Your sound is garbage. What does that mean? You got a guitar and a telephone? Come on, Doc. We want to hear Doc Terminus.
So anyway, what Bickens like to do as one of their pranks is they like to sit on the front of your car, and when you're going slowly, they pretend that they're leaning forward into the wind that makes you feel like you're going much faster than you are. And that's how they rig motor races, is they'll get onto some leader's car and lean forward and make him think that he's going faster than he is, and then he backs off the accelerator and loses. But the Bickens have bet on him losing, and then they spend the proceeds on pizza. You see?
Yeah.
Now, the other thing that Bickens do,
Elle said she what?
She's never seen one.
Never seen a Bicken?
no, you'll never see a Bicken.
They're really fast, right?
They're too intelligent to be caught out.
Ah.
And they sharpen their subterfuge skills in a thing called Bicken poker, where they all get together because they love playing poker, but they play Bicken poker, which is low ball. So the person with the lowest score wins. Okay, so they're all sitting around the table, and the only rule of Bicken poker is don't get caught. Okay, so what they do is they distract each other, and they find all ways to distract each other, and then while their victim is, and everybody else is not looking, they swap junk cards into the hands of their opponents. So you might start with a normal card deck, but you get tricked so much that you end up with cards, really low value baseball cards, pieces of paper with the 2 of spades written on it, and the person who wins is the one who lays down their hand, and there's not a single playing card in their hand. It's all substitutions, and they win. Now, the tricks that Bickens use to distract each other normally involves pizza. And so they'll get a friend to knock on the door and say, pizza delivery, and everyone looks up. And while everyone's looking up, you grab their cards and put your exchanges in them. Your bits of paper, your Uno cards, your tarot cards, and your bits of paper with the 2 of spades written on it.
That's right.
And so it proceeds. And the only other thing that Bickens like is bling.
Bling,
Bickens
diamonds.
Bling.
All about the diamonds and the platinum and the gold.
And the only reason they like bling is because, they'll set up little spotlights around the playing table to highlight their bling and distract each other, you see.
Ah, right.
So this is Bickens. They're
typical bling.
Bling and pizza, because they've got a big hole that is insatiable and must be satisfied even though it cannot.
I can relate to that.
So there's a narrative about a certain grade of human beings who I will call the ruling class. They're all Bickens. They don't care about people. All they care about is bling and whatever the fuck pizza means to them. I think it's power. So, so I just created that narrative. And it makes sense when told. And it's entertaining. And so you get sucked right in and you start looking around for Bickens, you see.
I'm fully on board with the Bickens and the whole thing.
The big hole.
Absolutely.
So anyway, this was just an ad lib. I was trying to practice up a piece on the mandolin, but it's going to take me another week to actually do it.
Well, thank you very much for sharing with us, Brother Oz.
Who's next?
Mr. Drizzle Stank is on deck.
Let's go, Drew. Hang on, I just got to get Agent Johnson to bite through me internet cable.
Son of a... All right.
You know what to do, Agent Johnson.
Eat your Brussels sprouts. Oh, man.
Blue Peaches doing what?
Oh, boy. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Drizzles. Here, let me, what am I doing? Here, let's do this. There we go.
Wow.
Yeah.
My life is better now.
Is it?
Just for
Got a lot of laughter out of that, I reckon.
that was awesome.
That shit was
I don't
fucking
know about
hilarious.
anybody else, but Oz really tickles me. I don't know what it is. He kills me.
You remind me of somebody. I can't remember. Somebody very close to me.
Corky. That's not nice.
Yeah.
This is my pretty ponytail.
Yeah, I can
grew
see
this
where
over
you
the
get your
weekend.
design from.
Woo! That's hot.
Yeah,
Oh,
buddy.
baby.
For the,
I messed up.
I
need something like that.
for the Halloween horny you.
That looks like an ice cream cone too. That one's like, I like that one. I don't know. This one's okay.
It was mine, Drew.
It's sparkly.
It was.
It's very sparkly. It's pretty well endowed.
Yeah.
You know.
I like it. I
Just
like
saying.
it. I like it a lot.
Mike likes it. You can tell by the way he looks at her.
Oh, I'm sure they look like they're
Hey, what?
They're definitely.
What? I wasn't.
They're hanging out. They're at least hanging out. I don't know if they're dating yet, but
I wasn't even. I don't even know it.
Just the tip. That's right. Okay.
Okay, so ladies and gentlemen, let's welcome Mr. Drizzle Spanks up here and see what he's got in store for us. Always, always a blast. I love this. Thank you all for hanging out with us. If you know other people that would dig this, please send them to here.
Oh, everybody.
Share this on your face bases and your my places or whatever.
I was happy to troll a whole bunch of other ones this week and then go and tell them that they had to come here. And then it turned out a few of them were already here. So that worked out pretty well. So now this week I've got I got a wild card. It's a little bit different this week.
All right.
Because I wanted to do one song.
Somebody needs a wrench.
I got it. On it.
I guess one of them is a hip hop. One of them is music, and then I'll sing something. But I also have a friend here this week.
Sweet.
And he brought his guitar with him.
Drew paid him.
That
Right
usually
on.
tends to mean that we do something. I don't know. We end up doing something, but he's also very, very talented. So
a hired gun. I see how you come. How you rolling?
Yeah.
We brought the
out.
heat.
Peaches is like,
this
that's not really Drew's
week.
friend. He was hired. He was hired. Okay, Peaches.
I hired him to sit next to me.
just sit next to me and act like you know me, okay, bro?
Sit next to me, okay?
He brought him in from the bar. He saw him playing earlier. He's like, dude, when you get done with that set, come here.
Oh shit!
I got an open mic for you. No, it's not a real open mic. It's online. You're gonna love it. It's gonna be.
Peaches is laughing so hard.
He's just a homeless guy.
He's a homeless guy from up the road. He put a yellow hat on him so he wouldn't look so dirty.
Yeah,
Panhandling in front
that's
of
what I like to see. Jobs in America. Give him
Give him people jobs. We told him if he did this, he could sleep on the back porch for 3 nights.
You need to move. Okay. Hang on, Drew.
the ashtrays.
Yeah. Okay. I know you love Drew. I know. Okay. I'm letting you say hi to him.
He's like, I ain't fucking sitting there. Hell no.
Say hi, Drew.
Hi, Peaches.
Hey, everybody.
What you doing, buddy?
Hi, people.
Wait.
Uh-oh, here it comes. Here it comes.
They check me out.
Over here. You have to come. Turn around. There you go. Yeah. You hear Drew?
He's like, if I can't have your ear, I'm gonna shit on your chair.
That's right. Say
Yeah,
hi.
show him, Peaches. Show him.
Hi.
Say hi, everybody. I'm the burb. Gotta love me.
Aww.
Me and Peaches, we got a thing.
You are so majestic. Look at you.
Drew and Peaches
Glorious
both let
beast.
their freak flags fly.
Yeah, I'm getting freaky.
I love my freak neck fly.
Being freaky. So I even have a tail.
Oh, good boy. He heard you and he was like, I have to say hi to Drew. Huh?
I had to show you my tail too, Peaches. Well, that was a lot of fun.
Hi, Peaches.
You're so pretty, buddy.
He was like so excited. He heard Drew and he was just like,
He did.
oh no, my boyfriend's on the
Oh my
camera."
God.
Think about it.
Lala has a fucking horn too. You guys are
I know.
super horny tonight. That's awesome.
Super horny.
Yeah. I was planning on giving
I
her
don't blame you. It's Saturday night and everything. I mean, no judgment. You know,
That's it.
Me and my-
See,
it.
Lala does exist.
that's right. Me and my friend here, you
I'm
know,
also a homeless person.
Yeah. We even convinced this other lady to come. I keep calling her mom, but she's hiding. So
She's
at
hiding.
one point
Family event.
I said humans seem to be, and I thought he said human centipede.
wow.
I
Close
don't.
enough.
I'm not. And then you informed me on the Sproutish dissident, and we all
Yeah.
lost it. We fucking.
Yeah. When
That
Oz
was
talking- the
impressively
first time he
funny.
said Sproutish dissident, I just bursted out laughing. I'm like, what the
Just-
fuck?
Just wasn't expecting it.
That is fantastic.
Even when I read it, I'm like, that's witty. I like that.
Yeah.
All right. Well, guess what? I can't wear this. It's too heavy.
Well done.
Give him a horn back.
It's not safe, Drew.
All right.
Oh no, it's stuck.
It's
I'm
really
stuck.
it's really aggressive like that when it's just pointing off your head at us.
It is. That's kind of
Super
an
aggressive.
aggressive,
It's kind of like,
aggressive pointiness. Did you go
He
into a
likes it when he
restaurant
curls hair.
with that on, Drew?
What's that?
I thought I saw a short where it looked like you were maybe in a restaurant setting with your horniness.
Yes, I did. In fact, I have one short where I did a Groucho Mark. Well, I guess it's Groucho Jr. Arthur or whatever, but
Sure.
because Miriam was the daughter, and so I was like, look, it's Miriam. And so when we were in the restaurant, I should have filmed it because it was good. There were these two old ladies, and I had the whole get up on, like I had the whole kit and caboodle going forth here. And so I as we were walking by these two old ladies walking in, I was like, have you seen Miriam? And these other two old ladies that were behind us that fucking just started dying. Like the two ladies that I said it to, like I scared the shit out of them. And then the two ladies behind us, though,
Yeah.
they had been watching me make an ass of myself the entire dinner. I don't know. I'm just trying to have a good day. And so
Dude, I want to go down there just so we can go out to the fucking buffet and act a fucking fool because I think we could get some really seriously good content.
it's
Short
life
for
is
days,
fun if
you know.
you're
We
just
just chop that shit up for
just
like 6
have
months, come back and do it
no
again.
regard. Just let your. Laura says I'm letting my freak flag fly.
Yes.
So that's.
Yeah, what did I do?
That is exactly it.
Well,
I
I
think.
was
couldn't
like,
believe
Drew,
it. Did
you need
you
to make
did you see
shorts.
that comment that guy said? I did that one video where I had that horn on, and some guy came in and he commented, and he's like, "Oh, it's a shame to see a man do such thing." And I was like, "Are you kidding me?" Like, it was like obviously somebody foreign. He was like upset that a guy was acting feminine.
What?
Oh
What is
dear.
okay, what is feminine about a big horn on the top of your head?
It's like I literally have.
Well,
a giant horn
I'm
sticking
sure
out of
it's
my head.
the flag and all that. You know,
Well-
it's all of it together. But you know what?
cares?
It's 2022. Like, are you really? Is it really bothering you at this point in your life? Like, I can't believe stuff like this is still an issue. Like that prejudice is even still a thing. There's so many people. Just fucking get over your bullshit. And just
For
live
me,
your
it's
life.
like I'm so over all of those people that I just like blow through their fucking prejudice. You know what I mean? Like just goof on it every chance you can and fucking, call those people out every fucking time.
Well, that's
Fuck
it. So now there's like 6 videos of me dressed like this. And
Yes.
I don't know.
I think it's fantastic.
I've been having fun, so I don't
I
care.
apologize.
I don't
The
care.
monster that I've created.
Yeah, it's close enough to Halloween that nobody really thinks much of it.
Yeah,
Plus,
no,
we live
Drew
in-
hasn't really lost his mind. It's Halloween.
Yeah, it's just Halloween. That's all. He hasn't
only
lost his mind.
only partially.
It'll be fine. Like we'll be saying this in March.
Yeah.
You're still wearing the
For
Groucho.
Halloween. Stop. It's
You're still wearing.
We're gonna have like Halloween like sympathy, like but it will be Halloween before we know it. It'll be December.
Lucky and Lala will be talking like they're still wearing the rainbow unicorn.
Oh my god,
you guys!
Oh shit!
We might need an intervention.
We're like,
he'll be on a
they're like bronies, okay? Or I don't know. Yeah.
It'll be fine. Don't worry about it.
We'll have some horny excuses.
That's right.
Well, fantastic. I'd say, I think I jibber jabber. You know me, I'll jibber jabber all fucking night. So
all right, let's cue this motherfucker up.
All right.
Yeah,
So this year is I had made a really nice beat with my son. It went really well, and then our neighbor pissed us off. And so that very nice beat that I made with my son turned into this song where I tell my neighbor to fuck off. So we play it loud fairly often, and enjoy.
So what did I do to get stuck next to you? Must be the worst ever neighbor, I fear is true. You probably don't even know my name, cause the end of your drive was the closest you came to even saying hi. I wouldn't even know or fucking care if you died. Scream at my dog for poop on my lawn. Get mad whenever the music's on, even a quarter away. You know what, motherfucker? I'ma crank it all day, as loud as I want. Go ahead and say something, you carrot ass cunt. Think I care? Put your glasses on while I put both middle fingers in the air. Oh, and that tree, it's mine, so it's fine if that's where my dog pees. Get it? I don't care. You and your husband, what a fucking pair. Take a trip straight to hell. Don't even think of ringing my bell. It will accomplish nothing. Give it a shot. If you think I'm bluffing, you'll be sent back to your house. Feet scuffing, no doubt. You won't try it again. If you do, I'll let my pit bulls attack your shin. This time, you'll leave bleeding. Any parts of you she takes, I'll let her eat them. Nothing to put back on. If she takes a finger, promise it'll be gone. Just like my patience. Suck so bad we must live this adjacent. Can't wait to move. Fucking assholes. Thank whomever we just ran. Take your attitude and jump head first to cement. Trust motherfuckers, I will give no shit. I care about some friends, my family, everyone else, not a bit. Walk in front of a bus, no one will care. Trust it's a feeling many share. Don't come back even on a dare. Fuck thy neighbor. We're fucking moving anyway. Wife and I earned college, careers, kids. Now we have a home. So like I said, fuck thy neighbor.
Boom.
All right.
Very nice.
So I'm usually a really nice guy, so it bums me out when my neighbor has to be such a douchebag. And so I wrote them that song. But the lady literally, the dog ran outside the other day, ran not even to the edge of the yard. She was still in our yard. She wasn't even in their fucking yard. And she starts screaming at the dog, yelling at us to come get your dog. And just fucking like, what's wrong with you? Like, seriously? It wasn't
Is that,
what
is that accurate, Lala? Is that accurate?
No, she seriously did. It was
We were all in it. It was awful. It's like, why? What did you accomplish? What were you hoping to accomplish?
Man, you have to like get yourself a GoPro and just wear that bitch all the time and interact.
My
with
life, it really is.
That
It's surprisingly interesting.
Hilarious.
It really is. I say that we.
all day.
Yeah, it would just that's it. Wow. Right, it would just be me saying the F word. That's all it would be.
Yeah, but
And
just
no one
the
would wanna watch it.
interaction and the tension and stuff, that shit fucking plays so funny, dude. When they're fucking unreasonably angry people, is just the best fucking shit you can watch on YouTube, I think.
Well, she's the best because she always thinks of something like that. I get too into the moment, so I get into it, and then she sits back and will say something just real off the cuff and pull me back. She's so good at it. She's so good for it. It helps me out. She really does. She grounds me. She's
Yep. I need one of those too.
What?
The grounding. You know,
Grounding.
Yeah, you grab that, dumbass.
right. That's what I'm
a
saying.
grounding followed by a spanking.
Well, not necessarily, but I need to be able to fucking
Excuse me, I didn't invite you.
be told sometimes that
You can't just fly to me. He just had to be put in timeout today because I was trying to do stuff.
he's gonna do it again.
He
Look
just
at him.
kept flying to me, and he wasn't like waiting for me to call him over. Okay, do you want to come see mommy?
Peaches
Do you
is
want to come see me? Come on. You can do it, but you have to get permission.
I mean,
Yeah,
can't
he's just like
Oh,
flying
boy.
whenever the fuck Peaches wants to.
Yeah, like I'm just sitting here and trying to
It's
have morning
sketchy.
coffee, and the bird just flies on me.
Oh shit, that's will help.
Yeah, I'm like, no, and
If
then he
they-
kept doing it, and so I ended up having to like move his perch farther away from me so that he wasn't comfortable with just flying because he was, you know what I mean? He's not like that strong. I mean, he's a strong flyer. He could do it from a farther distance, but he hasn't yet. So he doesn't have the confidence in himself yet. So I had to move him farther away.
You have to give him something to fly to for sure.
Yeah. And
Like
then
Steve's ear.
Yeah, or thumb or whatever, you know.
he's very different with me than he is with Steve, though.
It's very odd. He'll be so normal, and then all of a sudden out of nowhere just finds a vendetta against Steve and decides he needs to take a part.
Yeah.
Yeah, because you know,
He's like, your fucking ear looks delicious.
I understand. You know, my ears probably do look delicious and really easy to chew through. So if I was a cockatoo, I might think about it and be like, yeah, that looks. It looks like, you know what I mean? Like it would have a good mouth feel, you know?
Peaches should be Hannibal for Halloween.
Oh god.
Like, it's what to do against Steve.
Dude, you can find a mask for the
Quick pro quo, Steve.
Oh shit.
Oh my God, Ricky,
yes.
Can we make you a little Hannibal mask?
Oh, that would be fantastic.
I don't think he would wear it. I think he would Hannibal the Hannibal.
Some delicious
mask.
fava beans.
You gotta get a zip tie so you can zip tie it right around his head. Put it in between like his thingies.
He's pecking your ear because he's trying to get to your brains.
Yeah, clearly. He's like, you're entirely too smart. Let me fucking fix that.
Yeah.
He knows
Robot.
He already knows how to do the He already does that all day long. He makes that fucking sound all day.
I'm saying.
Oh my gosh, there was a birds aren't real protest today. Was it? I think it was it Miguel that tagged me on Twitter for it? Somebody tagged me. I appreciate the person that tagged me that birds aren't real had a protest in New York.
It's like, how do you think Anthony Hopkins learned that shit, man? Watching cockatoos.
Lisa said, I thought Peaches was a female. Please do not let Peaches read this. Peaches, are you a girl? I mean, like, well, Peaches hasn't been like DNA tested, like with a blood feather, but with Cockatoo.
Blood Feather. That's the name of Peach's new band.
Yeah, blood feather.
She already did the ritual on my ear.
That's what they used to
the whole
use
thing.
before tampons.
Peaches does not agree.
He is like, I don't know.
He said, who fucking said that?
He put his wings up at you. He's like, what?
Peaches.
Like, I thought Drew was my boy.
Okay.
All right, so we got some more music. Let's go.
So the
I got it. It's sitting there. So this one, how about this?
Okay, real quick.
The lady
one
that
was-
I got Peaches
Hold on.
from thought Peaches was a female. So she named, or I guess he was named Peaches because of that. But according to, you know, when you have to use an LED light to shine into the cockatoo's eye, you can see the color of it. And you can identify their gender that way. And according to what I did it, like when I first got him, that he was a male. He was a boy.
He was at that time. He was male.
He
but
doesn't particularly.
He hasn't
like
transitioned
male
that we know of, but you know.
Duh, his name is Cockatoo.
Cockatoo, exactly. Thank you.
He's a cocky motherfucker.
I was like a fucking Bill Engvall. Here's your sign. Fucking,
What are his pronouns?
yeah.
Oh shit.
What's up,
So
conspiracy
this
Susan?
one, this particular
Conspiracy.
song, oddly enough, Laura helped me make.
Excellent.
It's like the first one.
I don't know if I get any credit on that, but okay.
Shut up, you helped.
Make him give you credit.
I made her help me pick the sounds and
I didn't
The
do anything.
Yeah,
unicorns.
it's a
here and
unicornian
listened.
recording.
Yeah, the
If
unicornian.
you use your
Get me
horns,
company while I made whatever. She helped.
I
Okay,
give her-
you,
I
you
give
guys
help.
can use your horns
Quit-
for good,
Quit being
man.
so fucking
Okay,
modest and just take some credit.
use your hornies for
I mean,
good.
who would think that unicorns that they don't have a male? I mean, really? Like, that's weird.
Weird.
Why are unicorns all female?
I don't know. Let's hear this song. That's
Ow.
what I want to hear.
I don't.
Unicornian or not. I like it.
Cool.
Thank you. So, how about this? I'm just gonna step to the side. I did too. I'm annoyed long enough, so I'm gonna move off to the side. My buddy Roderick here, he's gonna come over, Mr. Jerkilla. He's gonna do something for you.
Fuck yeah.
He's gonna play something live for you, and he's a fantastic musician. Enjoy.
Excellent.
He came over just to play and screw around, and so now I've just talked him into playing.
All right. That's you. All right. Does anyone like Johnny Cash? He's okay. I hear that train coming, it's rolling around the bend. I ain't seen the sunshine since I don't know when. But I'm stuck in Folsom Prison, and time keeps dragging on. If that train keeps on moving, on down to San Antonio. When I was just a baby, my mama told me, son, always be a good boy, don't ever play with guns. And I shot a man in Reno just to watch him die. When I hear that whistle blowing, I hang my head and cry. This girl there is a solo, but we're gonna skip that. Well, I bet there's rich folks eating candy, no fancy dining car. Probably drinking coffee and smoking big cigars. I know I had it coming. I know I can't be free. But those people keep on moving, and that's what tortures me. Well, if they free me from this prison, that railroad train is mine, then I'd move it farther down the line. Far from Folsom Prison, that's where I want to stay. Well, I let that lonesome whistle blow my blues away. All right, thank y'all. Dude, it's all you.
Fuck yeah.
Thanks,
Sure.
That was awesome.
Cool. It was awesome.
All right.
Very, very
Again.
cool.
Great job.
I'm not just a voyeur.
Just a lawyer.
Voyeur.
Oh.
It turns out he wasn't
Not
just a bubbly
lawyer.
thing to sit on the
Or a
couch.
lawyer.
He really knew
Well,
how
that
to
was
play that.
buggy you when you're like watching, you don't sign in or tell you who you are. Like, who are you? I'm like,
That was
So,
excellent.
I'd say, was there anybody else that was trying to go?
I don't know.
I was gonna say because I seen conspiracy music pop in.
Yeah, it's conspiracy.
He always is good. He's always good for something fantastic on
And we
anything.
also had Doc Terminus here that said he was going to
Oh, Doc made it this week. Hell yeah! He
Yeah.
said like 2 weeks ago he said he was gonna come, and then
Chad
we-
Wilson.
Chad Wilson.
Oh yeah, well then I'll step the hell out of the way. And if there's time at the end, I'll sing something at the end.
Well, I
How's
just
that
want to
sound?
see if anyone
Excellent.
else, if anyone else wanted to, let us know now.
Yeah. Come on,
You know.
I want to hear some more. I got.
got this new song called Cockatoo Robot Love. It's pretty good.
Wait, what is it called?
Cockatoo robot love.
Cockatoo. Okay,
That's,
I thought I heard it right.
That sounds promising.
All right.
Peaches
Well,
is intrigued.
I'll just leave my thing over off to the side, and when everybody's bored and numb, I'll pop my head back in. And we were trying to decide whether I was going to sing Seven Mary Three's Cumbersome. Rod said he can play that one on the guitar. So when everybody gets bored, I'll come back and we'll do that.
Well,
Okay.
I don't know what we
If,
have.
even if whatever, man.
Yeah, we haven't practiced it, so we're gonna go practice it while you guys do a few songs. And
I'm
then
gonna play a song and then you guys come back in a minute if nobody else.
And I
Perfect.
feel like Peaches needs to be the one that reacts
Yes.
live to your Cockatoo song.
Okay. Yeah, that
We'll put Peaches on the cam.
it's a kind of a mashup, right, of a Seven Mary 3 and a robotic cockatoo or something. I'm not sure. It's gonna be fantastic, but
Yes, Bertha-
come right back.
Bertha-
All right,
Ladies and gentlemen,
knock
Drizzle and Jerkilla. All right. All right. Hopefully this is working okay.
So if anyone else is looking to come on, let us know now.
Please.
Someone told me to dissect a bird today. I don't know.
Well, I taught the weeping willow how to cry, cry, cry. Taught the clouds how to cover up a clear blue sky. Oh, the tears that cry, but that woman only gonna flood you, big river. Yeah, and I'm gonna sit right here till I die. Well, I met her accidentally down in St. Paul, Minnesota, Peaches. Draw me up every time I heard that draw, that southern draw. Yet I heard my dream, I went back downstream, going in Davenport. She followed you, big river, when you called. And I taught that weeping willow, willow, willow how to cry, cry, cry. Taught the clouds how to cover up a clear blue sky. Yeah, the trees will cry, but that woman know they're gonna flood you, big river, yes, and I'm gonna sit right here till I die. Well, I'm mounting on down to Baton Rouge, River Queen, roll on, Lady Alex. Take me down to New Orleans, New Orleans. I give up 'cause I've had enough. I dump my blues right down to the Gulf. She loves you, big river, more than me. And I'll top that weeping willow, 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 how to cry, cry, cry. And the top of the clouds just to cover up a clear blue sky. Yeah, the trees are cry, but that a woman on they gonna flood you, big river, yeah. And I'm gonna sit right here till I die. And I'm gonna sit right here till I die. Well, I'm a falling on down to Baton Rouge, River Queen, roll on. Take that woman down to New Orleans, New Orleans. I give up, I've had enough. I dump my blues right down to the Gulf. You know she loves you, bigger river, more than me. And I taught that weeping willow, 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 how to cry, cry, cry. In the top of the clouds, how to cover just to cover up a clear blue sky. Oh, the tears that cry for that woman, they're gonna flood you, big river. Yes, and I'm gonna sit right here till I die. Yeah, Yorma and Jack look fantastic. They just played, there's really good videos of them playing, opening up as a surprise guest for Tedeschi Trucks Band at the Beacon Theater.
Did you see that they got their star?
Last week. Yeah, I saw the airplane got their star. That's cool, I guess. I don't know. So fucking Hollywood sucks. So anyway, that was a Johnny Cash song as
yeah, it's kind of like another really weird award thing. Like,
it was really cool to see Yorma and Jack friggin' killer. Yeah, I've seen Hot Tuna a few times over the years, back in the day and more recently, and they sound fantastic as a duo. They just rip. Yorma's a fucking genius. And they sat in with Tedeschi Trucks and what did they fucking play that was so fucking crazy good? Turtle Blues. And Susie Tedeschi friggin' rips on that song with the tears up the guitar. So good. So good.
Al, you mean tuna as in the food tuna?
Like hot tuna?
What are you talking about?
Like tuna, the food? The fish?
I'm not sure.
I'm not that big a fan of the fish being cooked in a can kind of thing. But like a fresh tuna chunk steak on the fucking Barbie? Yum. I'm down with that.
I haven't had any tuna or anything like that in quite a long time.
All right, let me see here. Bum, 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 bum. I'm going to share a short little tiny song real quick. Check it out.
Little boxes made of ticky-tacky, little boxes little boxes all the same. And there's a green one and a pink one, and a blue one and a yellow one, and they're all made out of ticky-tacky, and they all look just the same. And the people go to houses and went to the university, and they all got put in boxes, little boxes all the same. And there's doctors and there's lawyers and business executives, and they all get put in boxes, and they come out just the same. And they all play on the golf course, drink their martinis dry, and they all have pretty children, and the children go to school, and all the children go to summer camp and on to the university, and they all get put in boxes, and they come out all the same. And they all get put in boxes, and they come out just the same. And the boys go into business, marry and raise a family, and they all get put in boxes, little boxes all the same. And there's a green one and a pink one, and a blue one and a yellow one, and they're all made out of ticky-tacky, and they all look just the same. Yes, they're all made out of ticky-tacky, and they all look just the same.
Well, that was a fantastic cover. I like that a lot. Uh-oh, but we can't hear you, Steve.
That was actually the Stevercorn from back in the day when on Bicycle Day.
So I replied to Lisa and she didn't hear me.
No, she didn't.
Lisa, I let him know that you had a request. I let Steve know.
Yes. And we can accommodate that. But
yes, Steve always takes requests.
Absolutely. Whenever possible. I will guarantee an accuracy rating of at least 37 to 38% on any.
I was gonna say our cumbersome is gonna be cumbersome.
God, I hope so.
Just be prepared. Hold on, I haven't sang anything live in like 2 weeks, so we'll see how this goes.
Listen to yourself, man.
We've never done this before. This is gonna be good.
And you both know it's the same song you're both playing, right?
Yep. I'm just gonna pretend he's not,
because that can be key. Sometimes, dude, you laugh, but I have been in situations where I was playing with different people, and everybody was like, "Hey, let's play this," and then it was not that song. It was an entirely different song. And like 3 of us knew the song, but 2 of us didn't, and it was like, oh, that wasn't really that song at all, was it? I kept waiting for that bridge to come, and it wasn't even that song. Okay.
Well, fantastic.
All right. So
so we are about to butcher 7 Mary 3's Cumbersome.
Oh, get that out of there. Why is that still there? Stop it. Stop. Thank you. Okay.
Oh, that's
all right, ladies and gentlemen.
Okay. I see. I couldn't tell what the background was because my ugly face was there. All right, hold on now. Give me a brief moment here. Wet my whistle. Okay, so un momento, por favor. Take 2. Okay. So go ahead and just let me get started, and then just come in somewhere along the way. I don't really care.
Go for it.
All right. She calls me Goliath, and I wear the David mask. I guess the stones were coming too fast for her now. You know I like to believe this nervousness will pass. All the stones that were thrown are building up the wall. I have become cumbersome to this world. I have become cumbersome to my girl. I'd like to believe we could reconcile the past, resurrect those bridges with an ancient glance. But my old stone face can't seem to break her down. She remembers the bridges, burns them to the ground. I have become cumbersome to this world. I have become cumbersome to my girl. Too heavy, too light, too black, or too white, too wrong, or too right, too wrong, or too right, today and tonight. Cumbersome. Too rich or too poor, she's wanting me less and I'm wanting her more. A bitter taste is cumbersome. No, yeah, no, no, no. No, 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 yeah. There is a balance between two worlds, one with an arrow and a cross. Regardless of the balance, life has become cumbersome. Too heavy, too light, too black, or too white, too wrong, or too right, today and tonight. Cumbersome. Too rich and too poor, she's wanting me less and I'm wanting her more. A bitter taste is cumbersome. No, 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 no. No, yeah, no, 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 yeah. No, 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 yeah. No, no. This life has become cumbersome.
Hey, woo!
Thank you, Cincinnati.
I stopped what I was doing. I didn't know if you guys were still practicing or if you were actually playing. live.
Fuck yeah. That was awesome, dude.
Thank you.
That's a
Nice job.
Well, we've never done that. That was our first time.
Guitar
Thank
was
you.
a little quiet.
That was our,
Yeah.
that was our practice run.
Guitar needs to be closer to the microphone. But that,
Good.
other than that,
You
that was
fucking
sweet.
heard me instead then. Enjoy.
We did.
You're welcome.
So
Enjoy.
thanks for that. Thanks for completely obscuring the incredible guitar work of your friend.
We'll pick a different song and do it next week. I think I have a Toady song that he knows that we both know that we can make happen
Fuck
pretty good.
yeah.
We gotta. He said he's like, we don't know
Know the same songs, we know the same thing.
like, shut up. Look at what we just did. What a bastard. What a bastard. Tried to pretend like that guy. He said you gotta get closer next time though.
That's fine.
Okay. Yeah. All right. Well,
Nothing to hear me play.
I appreciate that. That was a lot of fun. So thank you.
Yeah.
And
Yeah, come back. Come back.
anytime. You know me. I'm bored and fucking love singing. So whatever you want.
Kick ass. Ladies and gentlemen,
Yeah.
that was Drew singing the Seven Merry Drizzles. Very nice. Love it. Thank you everybody for hanging out and tuning in. And now, by request, get your motor running, head out on the highway, looking for adventure, and whatever comes our way. Yeah, drive and go make it happen. Take the world in a love embrace. Fire all your guns at once and explode into space. Well, I like smoking lightning and reggae thunder, rolling with the wind, and that feeling that I'm under. Yeah, darling, gonna make it happen. Take the world in a love embrace. Fire all your guns at once and explode into space. And like a true nature's child, we were born to be wild. But we can climb so high, I never wanna die. Yeah, born to be wild. We're born to be wild. Yeah, to get your motor running, head on the highway, looking for adventure, and whatever comes our way. Yeah, darling, gonna make it happen. Take the world in a love embrace. Fire all your guns at once and explode into space. And like a true nature's child, we were born to be wild. And we can climb so high, I never wanna die. Okay. Steppenwolf would be proud if he were alive today.
I
Wait,
put the link
not
into
right.
the chat for Drew's show tomorrow. You guys make sure that you post your
That's-
reminder.
That's right. All right. We got Doc and Lady Terminus waiting in the wings. You guys are sideways. Are you aware of that? Turn your phone this way and you'll be up. You'll be all right. Fuck it. Let's just add them to the stream. These guys are sideways and stuff, you guys.
Wait, who's sideways?
Doc Terminus and Lady Terminus.
Oh my gosh! Yay!
We tricked them. We tricked them into playing. Nice. Nice. Now can we hear him? Let's see. I think so. Hell yeah. We got crunchy guitar. Let's go.
Woo! I'm so excited.
Okay.
H's.
Let's see here. We got mic, but no guitar, but lots of guitar, but no microphone. Oh, did they freeze? Yeah, I think it froze. God damn it. Let's give it a second, because that's awesome. Ladies and gentlemen, Doc Terminus and Lady Terminus.
Oh, I'm so excited. Leo, can you believe it?
Yep. Let's see. They froze. Let's see if it'll fix. If I pull them out. All right. Hopefully they'll come right back. I shouldn't eat on camera, but I'm
No,
so
you shouldn't.
hungry. All right. Hopefully, Doc Terminus will return shortly-ish and throw it down with that electric get fiddle. Well, hell, Doc, you guys were like 85% of the way there, because you were sideways, and that was the thing. But that, that really doesn't matter. And we could hear your guitar like perfect. Your guitar was fucking crunchy. It sounded beautiful.
I know. You
Big
could,
electric
you
guitar.
Could just like do guitar for us, but we couldn't.
You literally could just get on here and shred for a minute, and that would be fucking fantastic too. So, but no pressure. Well, some pressure, a lot of pressure.
I'm glad I got to see your smiling faces.
Mm-hmm.
It's nice to put a face to the name. The terminuses.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, because I think that was the first terminuses I've seen on a mic on a camera.
And Pete just got so excited he even flew over and landed on my head.
Jerkilla. Come down off your throne, leave your body alone. Somebody must change. You are the reason I've been waiting oh so long. And somebody holds a key. And I'm near the end, and I just ain't got the time. No, said I'm wasted and I can't find my way home. And I can't find my way home. Come down off your throne, leave your money home. Somebody must change. You are the reason I've been waiting oh so long. Somebody holds a key, and I'm near the end, and I just ain't got the time. No, said I'm wasted and I can't find my way home. All right. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Oz whistles.
Hello, my family.
You didn't do that, and you didn't do my job.
Oh, your music, Steve, is just so delightful. It just blows me away, and I just sink into it. And it takes me back,
Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Oz whistles.
So I wanted to. Hello, my family.
I need to.
Hang on, I just got to do a mute.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So, yeah, Agent Johnson approves this this article.
Mhm.
I approve this article.
Nice.
Yeah, on Agent Johnson. I just put him back in his cage. Anyway, like about 20 years ago, I commissioned the Book of Truth.
Why are you doing
Here it is. Hang on, I'll put a light on it.
What is happening right now?
There's the Book of Truth. This cost me a fucking bomb. I got this thing made by a Spanish leather worker who did saddles, and I commissioned him to learn how to do bookmaking in leather to make the Book of Truth. And so he made this. And the pages, I commissioned a bookbinder to do this. It cost hundreds of dollars to just get the pages bound. And the leatherwork took 6 months and cost hundreds more. So I'm opening the Book of Truth here for you now. You've got to kind of work to get the thing open. So you actually need to want to know what truth is. Oh, man. I haven't opened this in years. But, so here is truth. There's truth. I hope you're looking closely because you might miss some. Each page is different because it's a different page, but the truth never changes. Let's go a whole chapter. There, read it. Read the Book of Truth. I'll show you the last page of the Book of Truth. There it is. There's the Book of Truth. I better close it now because you don't want to get too much truth. It can can be a bit caustic. It doesn't want to close. The book of truth.
Cheers. Ooh. Well, well, could probably. Still going. Yeah. Why? Probably. Yes, we do have much enough. Food makes up. No, but you need. No. Oh,
The fuck, dude?
I can't just. Me.
Okay.
You don't have to show my thing. It doesn't matter. It's too late anyway.
Peaches sees me as a piece of cheese.
And are we gonna do Peaches reacts to the other video and then we can wrap it up?
Okay, what is he reacting to here?
Drew's song. It wasn't that long ago, right? Didn't that what Drew said? He made like a Cockatoo song.
Oh, they were kidding.
What?
Mm-hmm.
I thought there was really a song.
I don't believe there's a robot song about cockatoos that Jerkilla and Drew has made up in the last 5 minutes.
Drew, did you not make a song?
Oh. My Adidas. Maybe you took a wrong turn at Albuquerque. I don't know.
Well, Anthony said, I've driven through Albuquerque many times, just noticed that Creamland sign.
Creamland. Yeah.
I misheard. I don't think so.
All right, please stop that.
Go
Peaches.
start. Go start. Was it you that tagged me today for the protest? I know it was one of you guys. Okay, Peaches, you're fucking real.
That's really annoying.
He's making that noise because that's what I do to him when I'm telling him no. So he's telling everybody that I told him no because he flew onto me without permission. So he had to be and put back on his perch. So that's what he is telling everybody right now with that noise. Huh? Is that what mommy tells you when you do something wrong, when I don't like it?
All right, here's a short little song I made on the Band Lab. I kind of hooked up on the Band Lab.
Winter wind is blowing strong. My hands ain't got no gloves. I wish to my soul that I could see the girl that I'm thinking of. Don't you remember me, baby? I remember you quite well. You caused me to leave old Kingsport town with a high sheriff on my trail. High sheriff on my trail, boys. High sheriff on my trail. All because I'd fallen for a curly-headed, dark-eyed girl. Well, who's gonna stroke your cold black hair and sandy-colored skin? Who's gonna kiss your Memphis lips when I'm out in the wind? When I'm out in the wind, babe. When I'm out in the wind. Who's gonna kiss your Memphis mouth when I'm out in the wind? Who's gonna walk you side by side and tell you everything's alright? Who's gonna sing to you all day long and not just in the night? Who's gonna walk you side by side? Who's gonna be your man? Who's gonna look you straight in the eye and hold your bad luck hand? Hold your bad luck hand, babe. Hold your bad luck hand. Who's gonna hold your hard luck hand? And who's it gonna be your man? A winter wind is a-blowing strong. My hands ain't got no gloves. I wish to my soul I could see the gal I'm thinking of. I wish to my soul that I could see the gal that I'm thinking of. I wish to my soul that I could see the gal that I'm thinking
Okie dokie. So you are currently muted, Mr. Drew.
No, I said no, Drew.
No, we
I said no, Drew. I'm not. No.
No, why?
I did not mishear.
He can't hear me anyway because he's still muted.
That doesn't mean that he can't hear you.
Oh, that's right. He's just not saying anything. He's like, oh, I can't talk.
He can't hear you.
Oh, that's right. That's so weird.
Oh shit!
Let's see.
Remote. There we go.
Yeah,
Hi, Tom. That's pretty good.
Lupa did. The Book of Truth, ladies and gentlemen. I hope everybody took a good look. I was taking notes.
I when he first started talking about it, I thought he was talking about Brad Meltzer's book. You ever read that?
No.
Brad Meltzer had that show on, what is it called, Decoded?
Yeah.
Yeah, that show on
It was on History Channel.
History Channel or something.
Uh-huh.
But he wrote the Book of Truth and the Book of Lies, and they were like,
oh yeah. No, I do remember that title, Book of Truth and the Book of Lies. That's
He's a
crazy.
good author.
Okay.
Well, okay. So this I have one here that it's just
all right. I believe we're gonna wrap it up after your song there, Drew.
Yeah, I'm tired.
It is
it
is time, and we have crazy stupid stuff we have to do.
all right.
Without going into details. So by all means there, Mr. Drew.
Folks at home.
Yeah. Cage is kind of guilty of that. Like, there's like dogs start barking at some other dogs.
Yeah, like there's too much
he'll
commotion.
he'll run off, and you're like,
yeah, there's too many cars. She freaks out.
Our cat plays that.
Yeah.
my dog.
These are weird.
Anna Maris. Hey,
See, I got this little swallow.
that was awesome.
Go and get it and run over kind of to you, but then she's like, no, but it's.
That was good. I'm
That's it.
glad I got to play a few of those. Laura, really, she was into a lot of the stuff we were making. So I usually judge what whether or not what I'm making is worthwhile if Lala's into it. If she says it sucks, it probably sucks.
You got to have a barometer of some sort.
That's it. She's very good in that department. She's very good with determining the beats.
I put it down for 2 days.
That just sounds.
That's it. I gotta walk away for a couple days, but if I just hand it to her, she's like, nah.
All right.
Perfect. Good. Save me some
This
time.
has been a blast. Thank you, Drew and company.
Thank you so
Oz has a
much,
quick message for us, and we will bid you all a fond adieu. We'll see you tomorrow. Tune in for Drew's show tomorrow afternoon.
Yes.
Yep.
And,
6:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Right.
6:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And join us then.
That should be the link right there. Yes, that's the link for the show.
There's the link to the show for tomorrow right there.
So set your reminder.
Click the notification thingy.
We're just going to be doing Drew's 2-hour show tomorrow. I'm not going to be doing my show after. We have to be up early on Monday.
Yeah.
And so I have stuff I have to do after the show and before Drew's show. So I'm just going to be producing the show with him tomorrow. So set your reminder, everybody. We'll probably do I'll probably do the show I usually do on Sunday on Monday or Tuesday.
Yep. So we'll see you tomorrow afternoon for Drew Show.
Thank you very much, everybody. Have a good night.
Thank you, Drew.
Anna
All
Maris, go over to the link and hit set reminder. It will be right on there. It will remind you.
Oz whistles.
Hey, my beautiful family. I love all of you people. You know, after the Book of Truth, you know, it's an allegory, and, you know, I hope that you took it in good stead.
Yeah.
It kind of, it stems from who I was as a young man, a kid, basically, when I was 15. And I was very devout, very spiritual. And I went to my favorite place in the wild, and I asked the question, what the fuck is all of this? And for want of a better word, God told me an image, and it was all dimensions exploding from every point on all dimensions. A great explosion that created all of our physical reality and beyond, way beyond. And it is continuous. There was no big bang. There was no, suddenly there was God and then all of this stuff. It continues in every instant of every moment of our lives. The explosion of life and the universe and everything that we see and enjoy is all being created right now. God is not dead, if you call it God or whatever you call it. And then I asked it, I said, well, how did this start? How did this happen? And I was shown this always happens with nothing. Not nothing. It is the will to be. And I asked, well, how big is it? And he said, well, imagine infinity divided by 1. The smallest thing above nothing equals everything.
Yeah.
And it does not stop. It's happening as I speak. Were it not, it would be nothing again. And it creates dimensions and stuff. They talk about alternate universes and stuff. You go, oh, give me a break. That is so old. And to the members of this fam, the message that I got from that was, you are not nothing.
Right on. That's a positive message. I like that.
Be. And every moment from you being, from accepting yourself to accept that you are not nothing, everything starts from there. And you can have whatever you want in that. So all the members of the fam, you know, who are sort of going, oh, I'd like to contribute, but, you know, excuse. I'm saying no, be. Because this is one of the only places in the universe where you are going to get accepted and where you can become you. And all I ask you is to step up and be, because I want to see you. All the people say, no, I don't have the camera, I don't have the microphone. Mm-hmm. Well, I've got this potato. It's like about 30 years old, and here I am. And you've got iPhones and stuff. You could do this. And you know what? I, for one, I'm not nothing. And I want to see what thing you are. So please put your hand up and let us see you and be.
If you're comfortable, though.
Well, yeah. Everybody has to realize.
Just be.
Just to be themselves.
You're often very, like every time I go on here, I have a big discomfort hump that I've got to get over, saying, "Oh God, fucking Oz Whistles band, Mitch, you're being a narcissist. You're being a dominant white male," and I'm going, "No, I'm here. I am not nothing," and that's what gets me over the hump of denial, self-denial. And I ask everyone here, get over that hump. You are not nothing. I want to see you. We all want to see you being not nothing.
Being not nothing.
You're not. And we
everybody be not nothing. Okay. We love you. We love you, Mitch. Thank you so much for your fucking.
Yeah, well, look, this is why I love this fan, because this is the opportunity for anyone who finds their way here, the opportunity to be not nothing, because you're not going to get shit here. No. You're going to get forgiveness and acceptance.
And encouragement. Yeah.
And yeah, this is why I always come here, because these places are so fucking rare. And yeah, look, I love everybody who finds their way here. And I'll just let Johnson eat my internet right now, because, oh man, I love everybody who finds their way here. Especially Lucky and Stevie. You guys are just amazing. So
we love you too, Oz Whistles. Thank you so much. We'll see you. We'll see you all tomorrow. Hopefully y'all tune in to Drew's show tomorrow afternoon.
Yeah. Drew is amazing. Yeah. He's pulling a long chain and he's building well.
Yeah, man.
Okay, I better leave off here.
All right, we'll see you next time, Oz. Thank you.
Ghost Heart said, "I stink, therefore I spam."
Yeah, spam.
So I put the link in there again for Drew's show tomorrow.
Do you love margarine and polystyrene foam? Move over, Twinkie. This may outlast you in the apocalyptic times. You can rely on old meat butter for your end times. Meat butter. Not to be confused with ham that comes in a can. The best hams don't come in a can, and you need a plan in the apocalyptic times. That's where meat butter shines. Try meat butter from the makers of Spam. Your dog will thank you. Or will they?
Meat butter. Meat butter is not for human consumption or animal consumption. Please do not, by any means, feed meat butter to anyone you know or ever will know. Meat butter is very harmful, toxic, and will cause death. Not responsible.
That's right. We are not responsible, ladies and gentlemen.
And it got a fact check. Meat butter has been fact checked by the experts that it's not real.
Apparently, it is just fabricated in our own minds. Miguel was the inspiration behind it. I'm sure there'll be many more.
Miguel, just say meat butter.
That's
It'll
right.
crack him up.
He will fall down laughing. And if you stay tuned for more.
Now I just picture Miguel falling over like
Imagine.
someone says meat butter. Like that would be the best. Like
what happened? He slipped and fell on a pile of meat butter.
You know, you find out where Miguel is going to be, and you're like, all right, meat butter. You just said meat butter.
Okay, well, thank you all for tuning in this evening. We love you all, and we'll see you tomorrow. We will see you tomorrow.
Bye, all.
Peace out, Girl Scouts.
Namaste.